What's poppin', guys? My name's Noah Diamond. See, this is the CHHS Food Reviews intro. Haven't heard that in a while. Uh, in theater for an E-Day assignment, I was challenged to rewrite a popular song um, to something more fitting to my life. So I chose The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, I don't sound like Will Smith. I don't write like Will Smith. So it's just gonna sound like a white guy trying to sound cool. But hey, I mean, being honest, that's all it is. So I might as well give it my best shot. I got my Grapico and I got some popcorn right here, and I think I'm all set to go. Don't know what happened to my old iconic broken headset, but that's cool. I got this. Um, I guess okay. I guess I'll take this thing out. Let you guys listen to what it's gonna sound like. Um, with the music. And I won't record during this, so it's fine. But then, I'll have to put it in, of course, because I still can't figure out how to get it to where you guys can hear. Got new walls. I got blue walls. So that's pretty cool. Can't remember if last stream had these or not. But yeah, this is the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. I know, stupid. No, I love it. I honestly think it's going to be cool. All right. By the way, I haven't rehearsed this with myself at all, so it's just going to sound as crappy as possible. But hey, like I said, white guy trying to sound cool. All right. Give me 1 second here. I hope you can hear that okay. If you can't, suck it up. Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just listen to me, and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Chelsea. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little drum and keyboard. Yeah. All right, let me start from where I messed up. Yeah. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. And late one night, I made a little thing. Wrote a little song called Ruchi Rang. Posted all online. And what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be rapping right here. It's not a break. Give me 1 second. I whistle for the bus and can it? Okay, I'm just gonna stop. You're just gonna have to deal with it, okay? Because I'm making a fool out of myself, but it's fine. White guy trying to sound cool. This is for a grade, and I want to go out because I like to prove myself better than my classmates. Can't tell if that's a good character trait or not, but it's who I am. So let me put this thing back in here. And it'll be all right. Today was a cool day, I walked around, got outside, and it was pretty cool. I'm grounded from Xbox, but honestly, I think that's a good thing. I played way too much recently, and honestly, I don't want to waste all my glory days online, before I actually have to, work and pay my own bills. That's kind of dark. You know what I mean, though. You got to live the most of your life. All right. I'm going to cringe so hard when I listen to this, when I rewatch this. All right. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just to listen to me and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Chelsea. I wish there was a zoom on my camera to just get an instant replay of how much I'm gonna cringe right here. Hold on, watch this. Oh, I kind of have to put this in to listen to it. No, I'll let you listen to it too. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just to listen to me and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Chelsea. Yeah. It sucks. It's fine. I kind of got off beat there, but that's fine. I tend to make those kinds of mistakes. It's all right. I'm gonna turn the mic sensitivity down because that kind of sounded like I was too close. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to cake a minute. I'd like to cake a minute, fellas. You heard it. You heard me. I'd like to cake a minute. I don't want to take nothing. Oh, and it was on beat too. Now that I'm listening to it, yeah, cake a minute. That's fine. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to cake a minute. Cake a minute. I keep saying cake a minute. I'm not even hungry. I don't even like cake. I like cake, but cake's better than pie. That's my thought process right there. And this is going to be a recurring pattern, me just getting mad at myself for messing up over the slightest things. I'm not usually like that, but when it comes to recording, I'm hardcore, man. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. It's my new hit single. Hello. Yeah, Joe? I want to know some here. No, she's not. Okay. She is? No, she's not. Okay. Thank you for knocking. That was my bro. My little bro. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute. I think I should keep that. Honestly, it could work. Just 2 minutes of me just rambling on it in nonsensical language made up on the spot. Could work. Or it could not. I'm just a moron. Either one. Now, this is a story. I forgot to turn the mic. Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just listen to me, and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Chelsea. I moved the paper accidentally. We'll see how it is. How it be. That was awesome. I like that. I'll have to do some mixing in terms of volume, but I really like how that sounds. Yeah, this is awesome. I like this. Yeah, Will. And it's all about the supporters too, you know. I can't live without other people. And that's the truth. I'm really thankful for all my friends. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. My thing right here fell out. Forgot what it's called. My earbud. I always want to call things that go in my ears AirPods, even if they're off-brand. It just goes to show you my intelligence is sublime, even. Ooh, I sped up way too much. That's kind of funny. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. Then late one night, I did a thing. Wrote a little song called a Ruchi Ring. I put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. I bet I'll have to cut it between the paper flips because I don't have this memorized. I wrote this hours ago. I'm telling you. But we'll see. We'll see. I can just cut it. I kind of sped up there too. Boom, 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 boo. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Even there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. Then late one night, I wrote a little song called Ruchi Ring. I put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. I kind of botched some of the lyrics, but that's fine. It might work. I think in the ramen rap, that was one of my lesser gooder ones. Probably my least favorite one, honestly. I tried to go off script a little bit, just like off the paper, not looking, and I botched some of the lyrics, but I kept going because I kept messing up on that one part, and I kept it. I can't remember what part, or even if that was the right song, but it happened. And that just goes to show that improv, can always be useful. Yep, right there. I said, then late one night I did chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there I played. I forgot that because I wasn't looking at it, and so I said even there, but I just kept going. I'm gonna delete that since I have time, and I'm feeling not lazy today. But it's cool. I should plug my phone up. It's at like 1% BRB. I hate that I said that too. I hate I hate people who say, "Oh, you can't even hear me from this distance." I hate people who say like I don't hate, but I just think it's really awkward when people say like lol instead of just laughing, or like LOL instead of laughing. I said BRB instead of just saying be right back. And I kind of feel awful about it. I'm too much of a hypocrite, but that's fine, in some scenarios. Hey, Nathan. Oh, I was recording. Should I keep Hey Nathan in? Yeah. No, that's not going to happen. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I've meant most of my mint. In South USA, I cut that too early. Yeah, all you can hear is. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I'm in most. Cake, mint, mint. No, it's fine. I'll get it. Do-do-do-do. Boom, boom, boom. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. I said that weird, didn't I? When I say is how I spent, I speed up there just because the syllables are close together. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. I like that. I can make that work, yeah. Then late one night, I did a thing, wrote a little song called Haruchi Ring. I put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince, I shall say. Kind of just overlaid that. I'm gonna have to. I deleted everything. Okay, I got it back. Thank God for whoever invented the back button. Honestly, with one click of a few buttons pressed, you can delete everything. You won't even know it until it happened. Kind of like, yeah. Um, Play a little trombone keyboard. Yeah, I'll have to record over that just because it's such a tight squeeze. If I recorded anything over like when I'm already talking, it'll just get that bit that I was talking beforehand, delete that and replace it with where I started recording this. It's all business. Basically, it's basically what I'm trying to say. Then late one night I wrote yeah. I should keep that too, honestly. it reverberated when I went. Oh, it made an echo. It sounded really funny. Hold on, let me see if you guys can hear it. I don't know if that's just my earphones, but I can try and make it so you hear it. I don't even know if you could hear the other one. I bet you can though. It's fine. Played a little trombone and keyboard. Then late one night I wrote up. That's golden. That's golden. I like that. It's really freaking funny. Did you write your own instrumental or find it online? I found it online. Jimmy Fallon and his gang actually used this for a cold opening for one episode of Saturday Night Live. I'm using this same track. No, I don't think I could ever like write my own backing track, especially since it's a very like 90s specific kind of tone. But it's fine. Sorry I responded so I don't know when you sent messaged that, but I'm backing in. I can't see the feed, and I have to switch between tabs. It don't matter though. I think that's funny though. I'm gonna copy and save that bit of me regurgitating. That's awesome. That's golden. I'm gonna listen to it one more time. That's great. That's great. Okay. And give me one more second here. Then late one night I did a thing, wrote a little song called Aruchi Rang. I put it all online, and guess what happened to me? It became the Chelsea thing. The Chelsea thing. Yeah, you can call me that. Chelsea thing. Then late one night I did a thing. I wrote a little song called Aruchi Rang. I put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. Love it. Love it. I like it a lot. That's good. But since it's like two separate recordings, it sounds a little weird. Like you can tell it's cut. But I like it. I'll let you listen. See if you can. You know. Oh, the mic was turned away. Okay, I guess I'll have to record it again. Well, but here, just like for example, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. Then late one night, I did a thing. Yeah, now I can tell that it's like the sound that the mic's picking up is being reverberated off of the TV screen, the computer screen. But that's fine. I'll turn it back. With M&Ms in my mouth. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. I gotta put the earphones back in. That's kind of important, or else it'll pick up. The microphone will pick up like what's coming out of the computer and what's in my mouth, and in the final product will be just two instrumental tracks stacked on top of each other, one with like a different tone quality than the other, and it sounds really weird. Then late one night I did a thing. I wrote a little song called Aruchi Rang, put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. He became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. I'm gonna nut. I love it. I love doing this kind of stuff. Just like not because it's like for theater. I love theater. Don't get me wrong, but just like doing stuff for school sucks. But like I actually want to do this, and I think that's why like a lot of people say like once you find your dream job, you're set. I don't know what people say about that, but they say stuff about it. I don't want to enter the music industry for a professional reasons, but that's not my plan in life, obviously. But like doing this stuff, makes me happy, and I think I don't know. Trombone and keyboard. Song called Ruchi Rang. Excuse me. No, I love it. This is awesome. I'm so psyched to share this. This is awesome. Moving on to the next session. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be rapping here. Just major in music and be homeless like me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a choice. It's it's a lifestyle. No, I bet you're gonna do great because you're, in my opinion, like freaking genius. I don't know, just for a high schooler, I think it's really impressive. Not trying to flatter you or anything, but I think it's really impressive that like you know so much about music. And that's kind of been motivation for me, honestly, and like playing in low brass, you know. I whistled to the bus and when it came near, I hopped on and said, "Yo, Holmes, we here." Yeah. I got distracted. I started recording accidentally. But it's all right. It's all right. What's up, YouTube? Abraham. Oh shucks. No. I whistled for the bus, and when it came near, I hopped on, and they were like, "Yo, he's here." If anything, I could say that I was a fool, but I thought, no, forget it. Yo, Holmes to high school. Love it. Honestly, I kind of wish maybe I can find like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air somewhere online because it seems like a show I would enjoy, just a nice sitcom. And I like old stuff like from the '90s and stuff like that. I hate '80s music though. In talking about old stuff, especially music, '80s music kind of the pop, it just sucks. Honestly, it's all girly in my opinion. Put simply, not all of it because I know for sure I haven't listened to all the music from the '80s. That'd probably be impossible, but I hate it. '70s, meh. '60s, I think it's really cool. And like '20s, I don't know. I don't know. I like old stuff like that. All right, back to the music. I whistled for the bus and when it came near, they were like, "Yo, Holmes, he's here." I love it. This is I do love this though. It's great. Definitely better than most of my stuff. No, but if you haven't seen the Saturday Night Live cold opening of Will Smith's um, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, go check it out because it's really funny. They imitate like almost everything in the music video, and it's pretty impressive. If anything, you could say that I am a fool. Okay. I pulled up to the building in 7 or 8. I bet your ears loved that, honestly. Maybe I should start making like a compilation of like every like layer that I messed up and just completely gave up on. I pulled up to the building. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8. That's a weird. That's a weird and a weird and like youngin, weird and. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom; they were looking at me as I finally sat down on my throne as Prince of Chelsea. That's too many syllables, but I'm gonna listen to it anyway. Yeah, that's weird. That's too weird for me. Maybe I should put it on the second layer so I can hear myself rapping and then kind of build off of that. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom; they were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea. Okay. And I think that does it. Honestly, I'll let you listen to the whole thing because it's probably going to be a while before I post the the music video. I'm gonna try and recreate um the actual like opening as much as I can. It's probably going to be really, really, really low budget, as in $0 low budget, as in music major uh, Nathan Lee low budget. I'm kidding. Sorry. Uh, background noise for the homework. Yeah. All right. And here's the finished project. Now, this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute just to listen to me and tell you how I became the prince of a town called Chelsea. In South USA, I was born and raised. Making trouble is how I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and more. Here and there, I played a little trombone and keyboard. Then late one night, I did a thing. I wrote a little song called Ruchi Ray. Put it all online, and what happened to me? I know it. It became the Fresh Prince of Chelsea. I whistled for the bus, and when it came near, I hopped on, and they were like, "Yo, he's here." If anything, I could say that I was a fool. But I thought, no, forget it. Yo, home's to high school. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom, they were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea. I might redo that last one because I still think it's a little weird. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it. That's fine. I'll keep the actual track just in case I don't like the redo. I'll just slide it over here. And it'll be all right. Hold on, watch this. Sorry. Nathan, what homework are you working on? What class? I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. They were looking at me as I finally sat down on my throne as Chelsea. I'm still going to have to fix that. AP Lit. Practice, yeah. That's cool. I'm going to take AP Lit next year. And hopefully I'll take AP Lit next year. And it might just be complete cancer, too. I don't know. It could just sap the living soul out of me. But we'll see how it goes. I plan to graduate with honors, so I'm going to have to take 2 AP classes sooner or later. I could. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to drop theater next year because I need to take career prep too. I still haven't done that, and I need to make room for 2 foreign language electives to get into Auburn. Actually, I'm not sure if you need them to get into Auburn anymore, but you do need them to graduate with honors. So works out either way, doesn't it? No, but that leaves band. I can't drop band. Not now. I love band too much. So that takes up one elective. One more for Spanish 1, and then one for career prep. Then next year, I'm going to take band again. Hopefully I'll be able to take theater next year, but then I'm going to take Spanish too, and that'll cover my 2 foreign language years. And then I'm still going to try out and participate in like the like spring plays and the musicals or whatever. But I might actually drop out of theater my senior year and replace that with AP Music Theory. But I don't know if that'll count as an AP class. I don't know why it wouldn't, but it is an elective, so you can't like be completely sure. But I really do want to take AP Music Theory because I could genuinely use that in my everyday life, whether it just makes me sound smarter in front of my friends or whether it I don't know whether it does. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I really do like theater though, and it is something I want to do like outside of work. like in terms of theater. Guess I'll just wait till college, kind of lame. What do you mean? Wait for what? Oh, okay, sick. But yeah, that's what I plan to do anyway. It really sucks. Yeah, it because like in band, I don't know why you had to take um gym and band in middle school. Because if it weren't like that, and I could just take band, then I could have done. Um, Sorry, I'm all scatterbrained right now. I could have done Spanish in middle school, and I wouldn't have to like plan so you know far in the future. But no, it sucks. Middle school sucked in my opinion. Honestly, high school's way better. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're either insane or they're stupid, and oftentimes those go hand to hand. You better watch out for those guys, because they're gonna end the world someday. They used to do 8 periods a day instead of six, I bet. But like I said, middle school just sucks. Um, I'm gonna finish this last bit. I'll quit rambling. Wait. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You're home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom, they were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the Princess Elsie. Prince, I bet you like that too. Back, background noise for studying. Just me screeching at myself. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You're home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom, they were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea. Prince. I keep saying Prince, like French, but Prince. You could have done more than elective before they changed. Yeah, that's why there's way less people coming into band. Uh, that kind of sucks, actually. Because, like, in my opinion, band in general, no matter how much you like sports, just learning an instrument, I really do believe it's like learning a new language. Like my keyboard over there, you don't know how useful it's been to me, just like learning the piano, because it's like the basis for everything. If you can visualize it in your head, then you can pretty much play anything. And the keyboard really helps. I don't know what it's like for guitar, but I imagine that it's the same thing because those are two very fundamental instruments, I suppose. But I lost my train of thought. But I think you know what I'm going for. Oh wait, I forgot to hold up. Smell you later. I didn't know I did an act in there. That's really funny. Smell you later. Oh yeah, I forgot. I said Prince of Chelsea. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You're home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom, they were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea. Prince, we are the Prince. Yeah. The Prince Revolution. Prince Biscuits. A Prince Cafe. You never know what you're going to find in the land of the Prince. How the Prince stole Christmas. Yeah, I have no clue how I started arranging before. Yeah. No, you told me, like, I still haven't listened to that song you recommended. You know what? I'm gonna listen to it on stream because it's sick. It seems sick. Never the same again, I think is what you said. Um, oh, I should have sneezed into the microphone again. That's gross. Too many bacterias. Oh, yo, home. Smell you later. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. They were looking at me as I finally sat down on my throne. Okay. As I finally sat down on my throne as the prince of, as I finally sat, as I finally sat on my throne as the prince of Chelsea, as I finally sat down on my throne. I keep saying sat down on my throne. Maybe that's what I'm messing up on. I could add that triplet in there. As I finally sat on as I finally sat on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea, as I finally sat on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea, as I finally sat down on my throne. I'll get it, but I'm gonna start saying that now. Not the same, yeah. I pilled up to the bit. I pilled up. Yeah, I sell drugs at the high school. I don't. I promise. I don't even look like a drug dealer. Just on the recording. I don't even look like a drug dealer. It's hilarious. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. They were looking at me as I finally sat down on my throne. Yeah, I keep adding down on my throne. Yeah, that happens. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver. That's not going to work. What if I kind of paused where I said, "Yo, home, smell you later," and so I can like prepare myself. "Yo, home, smell you later," without like having to like immediately go back to "I looked at my kingdom," all rhythmic. Because like in and out of this song, there's like parts where it's just like Will kind of talking, you know, and not really rapping. I wonder if they legitimately said "smell you later." That'd be hilarious if they did. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yeah, it fell out! It fell out!" Honestly, over this, I prefer my broken headset that like stabbed me in the back or in the neck, like with a feeling of 1,000 knives every time I like moved a nano inch. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and that's not gonna work. I gotta be enthusiastic, but without the voice crack. Not like I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You monkey boy!" you mon- I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You home, smell you later." I walked in the kingdom, and they This is art, folks. Trust me. I'm, I'm an artist. Clearly. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "You home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. They were looking at me as I finally sat on my throne as the Prince of Chelsea. Did I say it right? No, surely not. Did I say it right? Me? No, clearly not. It's impossible. Did I? Oh my god, I did. I did say it right. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I didn't think I could do it. You know what this calls for? A toast. to success. This is what my life's led up to. Delicious. Yo, home, smell you later. Right now, I'm just mixing. I'll do that later, honestly. I want to go through all of my failed attempts. I'll let you guys listen in too. How generous. I pulled up to the building around 7 or 8, and I yelled to the driver, "Yo, home, smell you later." I looked at my kingdom. They were looking at me as I sat down on my throne as the prince of Chelsea. Oh, wait, that was the one I was going to keep. I'll delete that. Then late one night, I wrote, yeah. I pulled up to the building in 7 or 8. I'm deleting that. To the building. Screw that. That's all. I think I've got a solid set. I think you guys already heard the full thing. I'll just have to mix it now. I'm gonna. Oh, my PC's running low. You can probably. Can you hear me? Here, let me. 1 second. 1 second. Gotta get the charger thing going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like, you can hear me? Is that what you're saying? Because, like, when the battery runs low on my computer, that's what you heard earlier, that notification sound. Sorry. Darnius Studios. Because I can, man. Because I can. I actually said earlier, this is for a school project. Okay, sick. That's nice. Yeah, but when my when my computer runs low on battery, it like rejects all like output audio devices or whatever, like my microphone. It's something I read online. So usually when the battery runs down, I don't know why it's not doing it now, but when the battery runs down, it cuts off the microphone and you can't hear me anymore. It's happened on stream before, and I had to like drop it and come back later.